Live from the skies high above the Mystery Tower, glimpsing into the past. Hello, and welcome back to Mystery. I'm Mythical 9. I'm here with Maurice.
We are glimpsing into the past. Some further away than others. We try to kind of keep it like prioritized to have restreams that happened a long time ago first. But sometimes this one, the one that I'm excited for, it was like 68 minutes long. And
just a little too long to fit in between a 1 hour gap.
Yeah! Like a match is we had this like 3 times or something, that the match lasted about 55 minutes, and I go, oh well, guess we're not seeing that game now.
We had plans, and now finally, we made our own plans.
We made our own plans because tomorrow I'm gone. Forever. Not forever.
You're leaving.
I'm gone for the rest of the tournament.
On a jet plane? You're Tokyo bound. I don't know, where are you landing? You landing in Tokyo?
Well, Narita, but people pretend like that's Tokyo.
Okay. For how long?
2.5 months. Mid of April, I'll be back. I think.
An adventure.
I think MT will be done by then, right? Start of April sounds about right.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna miss it all.
Damn. I mean, I can watch. I will have internet. I'll bring my laptop.
Japan, the country without internet.
I do have to play a Kuso match. Probably.
Yeah.
That's problematic, I guess. I packed my
keyboard.
I packed my DualSense in the suitcase.
Wow, he did it. He found the space for a whole controller.
Good thing I don't need to bring like a PS5 or something. These things are huge.
When I went to Games Done Quick, I had a cardboard box with like some padding inside, and then the clothes were padding outside for my entire NES.
Yeah.
And controller and a game or two.
I would still be worried.
It was okay.
Okay. Like we've all seen
there and back.
We've all seen those horror stories of like a guitar or something completely smashed. Like, what did they even do with that? I couldn't smash a guitar in the case as well as they did. With like when I tried.
With a sledgehammer. Yeah. Those cases are tough.
Yeah. Like you need to drop it from like 100 meters.
I think they probably like opened the case and smashed the guitar for fun and then put it back in there.
Oh, like a rock star.
It's the only way. Yeah, you want to live out that particular dream.
Let's see
Do it with someone else's guitar.
Let's see if one of these 2 players is a rock star. WhytePanther versus Exceed.
Yeah. Exceed's new, participating for the first time, and I think is actually, it's not one of these, they changed their name and our database didn't catch it, so we're just not pulling their data. It really is of a new time, a new runner.
Yeah, we
combined a new and first time for a new time runner.
We had to. Wow, it's crazy. You're like Shakespeare.
And WhytePanther.
It's not new. He's actually been here a bunch of times and did pretty well.
Old time player.
I'd say 40% is alright.
Making character sheets for tabletop games that inevitably never get played.
Oh man.
The life of a tabletop gamer. You can't play it on your own. Not really.
I mean, as long as it will kind of give you like the best ones, you know? Like survival of the fittest, survival of the coolest.
True. The people who keep showing up. Unless they're like the bad ones and they drove away all the good ones and you're left with only the bad people.
Oh no. So we're not allowed to see
what they played. Yeah.
What they played, because that would be a spoiler. And hold on, I have trouble finding Exceed. Exceed has like 2 names. Ah yeah, there we go. Exceed, also known as Exceeder. Exceeder. So Exceed/Exceedere played. Oh no, I don't know which one's first, because there's 1 under Exceed and then 3 under Exceeder. I guess that makes sense. Well, played against Half Beastie in Turbo Overkill. I remember that game.
Oh, right.
The Chainsaw Legs game.
Half Beastie did pretty good in that one.
Yeah, there was a loss. We know that. So that leaves 2 more matches. I mean, other than this one, which I will not say who won, and I don't know. XCD winning, I guess, against Piper in Nyan Nyan Connect. I remember that. That was a good performance.
Oh, that's the overlapping
Yes. You play
pieces of the level.
you play a cat that cannot jump.
You gotta get him to the door.
Yeah, first collect the key and then to the door. And then one against Jamie Hansbon in Kagami. That's the transforming god.
Yeah, that match was really tough to follow. There was a complicated
It
mechanic
was. There were like
and
4
players on screen.
There were 4 players and 4 different mechanics that they all had to learn, so we had to follow like 16 different games basically. There was the whole like placing the line, using the line to get into a block, using the line to copy blocks. Oh jeez.
There was one match that was like decisive, and then there was one that was close. I think Exceeds might have been the one that was close.
Yeah, top one was not close. That one was with Church and Such, I think. And
That sounds right.
like one of our oldies on the left, I think. Someone's like cranked that or something. Not necessarily cranked that, but like the caliber. And
I didn't find it.
White Panther doesn't exist on this sheet at all. How did that happen? Oh, there we go. White Panther, playing.
Arc Bliss.
Oh, Arc Bliss. Okay, yeah. I mean, I was thinking it's someone who made top 8, but. White Panther playing Koisudu Pudin. That was the putting Nintendo DS game.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh, you didn't? You were like, you had little mascots that you could use and walk around with. It was a little, like the implications were a little creepy. You were like a girl, and you could like activate the mascot, and then the mascot would run around, and the girl would like collapse, like her soul left her body.
Oh wait, no, I did see. It's for some reason I thought you said golf at some point in the sentence.
Golf?
I was like mini golf game. Nope, don't remember that one.
I think we've only seen one golf game so far.
Yeah.
The one with hell.
No, well, yeah, it's one. I counted Lunar Pool, but that's pool. It's not golf.
I didn't see
Even
Luna
though-
Pool. I would have counted it.
Functionally, I mean, the way that we break games into menu games and parkour games.
Yeah, that's a golf game,
If-
100%. We would need
Yeah.
we would need like 40 genres until we have enough genres to differentiate between Luna Pool and golf.
Yeah, it's very golf-like. And then I believe it was Banana Nababber.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
I'm in the draw sheet.
It's less impressive.
Try not to make a mistake. Everyone was very excited for the return of that one guy who pops up and throws a stick of dynamite.
He popped up a single time and we didn't even hear it. That was a huge letdown.
That's a tough game.
Yeah, it's really it's
an
the kind of
exciting race.
game where you can't make progress until you get good, you know?
Yeah.
Not like those arcades insert a coin to respawn where you were. It's literally the opposite of that.
The goal was beat 3 bosses and there are no stages.
Yeah, it's theoretically you could beat it in like 2-3 minutes or something.
Probably, yeah. Kill 3 guys.
Oh, and then White Panther played Deep Freeze in Frogger's Adventure. I missed that. I like Frogger games for some reason, especially in MT.
I didn't see the match, but I did tune in just long enough to see that someone quoted me talking about Frogger. I bet it'll pop up.
In a good or bad way? Can you jump over a spike, or does it pierce and slice Frogger's soft underbelly? I mean, that's how frogs are. They don't really have
I
skeletons.
don't remember the answer to the question of can you jump over a spike.
I assume you can. You know, as for those modern-ish Frogger games, they have those 2-tile jumps. I'm pretty sure you can jump over a spike.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was tough to control. You had a button to turn on the spot so that you wouldn't jump, and then you had a button to jump 1 square, and then you had a button to jump 2 squares.
I'm not even sure if you have a button to jump 1 square.
Maybe, yeah, you're
There
right.
was
Maybe
one
it's
game
just
where you
had a button to turn, and then D-pad would move 1.
Yeah. Or maybe like it would move, turn you until you face the direction and then move. It was like a weird way that one of these games controlled.
Players were having trouble just moving around in a very basic way. The controls were tough.
But we're not gonna have trouble moving around in this game because it's a laser redirect game, I think.
Pall,
Maybe
not ball.
maybe it's not quite laser redirect, but I think it's the same in spirit. We're gonna see. I didn't see
Hold on,
much.
we updated the technology for me to do this joke. It's not a ball game. It's a Pall game. Look, I can draw on the vodcast.
Yeah, we did this right before we went live. It didn't work so well at first, but I made it work. The problem is we can't see the game, so we're kind of guessing.
Yes.
Like, let's see, the level select is like here. Ah, close one.
We're gonna do our best.
Back to the menu. Here. No. But yeah, I just made it so that the telestrator is also on top of everything. So we can try to draw. We're gonna see some palling, I guess.
Yeah. What I love about this is that there's nothing to wait for. There's no race. We can go at our own pace, but we still spent like 20 minutes just sort of doing what we want. It's our last one together for like the whole tournament, everybody.
I was thinking the same thing. Well, we're wasting a lot of time waiting for the racers to get ready right now. Talking about these games they played, Banana Nababa, the guy, Dynamite Stick. Anyway, we're ready. I'm gonna click go. Then we're gonna see what this game is about. And go! Go and go and audio.
You've got triangles. Triangles to bounce balls. Excuse me, Palls.
Oh, Palls.
No, what? It says ball spawner right there on the screen even.
Oh my god, it is ball.
Why'd they call it this? The button is wired to the door. So you have to go over the button. Why do we care about the door? Oh, because otherwise you're going to close the other door?
I think if we come... Oh, here it goes. If you come through this... No, this thing, there's no way to go up because you can't place a triangle here.
Oh. And you have to hit it because it opens...
You have to hit teal. And I think the only way to do that is to also hit red, because you can't come straight onto teal without... Like, you know? Like what I drew. You can't place a triangle on teal.
We have a ball splitter.
This is just a laser game with more steps.
Except you have to wait for the laser.
Yeah.
The laser does not travel at the speed of light.
Like, I get that there's things that a projectile can do that a laser cannot do, but so far this is a laser game.
Okay, so let me keep here. So then the laser's gonna come. Nope. Okay, it's a little bit. It's gonna go here.
One thing that's important
there.
in this one is every splitter will add 1. There are 4 goals, so we cannot waste a single ball.
True.
Oh, this looks good.
Looks good.
So these, I assume, mean we cannot place blocks in these, like, tunnels. So I like what WhytePanther is doing. I would also place a triangle just over here.
Exceed. There we go. Okay. Gonna be a clear for exceed.
Like, there's just some places where placing triangles makes sense at the start.
Yeah.
Feel like me approaching the right point in the map.
Each of our triangles has a little anime hair, a little ahoge sticking out. A little cowlick. snow day. Internet Dirigibles having a snow day? Snow days are exciting even when you're an adult.
Especially when it's Christmas. Not Christmas though.
Exceed's got a bad looking triangle, I gotta say.
Oh, on the right there?
Yeah.
This one?
That one. Oh, this is an interesting decision for WhytePanther, right? It's like this block here is like, what do you do with this thing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, can you move the splitter? That almost seems like a place for the splitter.
I'm not sure, actually. I was thinking about that other level they did and how they ended up with a very similar solution, despite what I perceived to be like a huge number of possible answers, and I realized the splitters probably don't move.
Yeah, not yet at least.
True. We'll have to see if they change appearance slightly to indicate that these ones are movable.
We saw this being an issue in... Yeah, I don't know what the game was called. The one with the blue saw blades.
I've got the draw list open, yeah. And Muware did extremely well.
It was suddenly an issue because you had to rotate the start, which was never really a thing before that puzzle.
It was called Haiti.
I remember that, and I remember us talking a lot about it, so I'm surprised I forgot that it's called Haiti.
It looks like the splitter deactivates once it splits and becomes like a wall afterwards.
It makes sense, but I also don't like that, because then why are we a ball? Why aren't we a laser?
Because yeah, I guess you would keep splitting it otherwise. You would just like infinitely generate.
Well, that could be a cool mechanic.
I guess.
Wait, just go like this instead.
I saw the. Oh, you're right.
Why even? Oh, you do have. Yeah.
You need to hit red. But red destroys itself. If you hit red from the below, like this, you trigger this to close on you.
Oh, the goal was changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So WhytePanther saw that and is like, okay, so how do I fix it? But I don't see how to fix it, and it looks like they don't either. So Exceed's here on this level as well, gonna get to work building it up.
Just like this.
Oh, you've got that many triangles down there.
Yeah,
okay.
I saw that earlier, and I felt like White saw it, but I didn't know that there was still a triangle left.
Yeah, I wasn't looking. Oh, look at Exceed very quickly arriving at basically the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. We're caught up.
So you've got to hit teal to open up the other two teal gates.
That's like
you've got to split. You need to use each splitter.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And then the last triangle goes here. And look at me hitting that perfectly.
Incredible. Exceed has got the same thing being built up.
Oh, but these go further to the left.
To give you more time, okay. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine, okay.
Same thing for Exceed.
Yeah. Keeping step.
Level complete. The font in this game is pretty wild. And then this font comes in, and it's like, this looks like placeholder or something.
This looks like the font in the website didn't load.
Yeah, indie games sometimes, they skimp on the UI in a way that drives me crazy.
Yeah, like you have a bar, and the bar like grows and shrinks. It's a solid color, and there's like maybe a number in it, in white.
WhytePanther's ball got crushed when the red switch got activated. So you need the first one to go through first, the top one. Then the second one goes through. So it is delaying the wrong one. Needs to no, it's fine. Sorry.
You just have to kind of get them off sync.
Just don't crush it is the thing. It'll bounce off of it and then come back. Just don't crush it. Okay. How funny that it's a lot like red hot reset. Red heat hot heat reset. where they had a level around the fact that for a very short window, when you open up the exit, it explodes and kills you. And so you had to throw in a little delay to avoid it. They also made this mechanic of like, and if it closes right on top of you, it breaks the ball. And like, now we're going to throw puzzles about that at you in like level 7 or whatever.
Yeah. This is quite a lot of splitters.
We need all of them.
We do.
We got to hit the red before we do anything on the right.
I like what Exceed is doing, just kind of placing the obvious ones. There's like more obvious ones right here? Here? Like this triangle and this
And that
triangle.
one. Yep.
Imagine it's a triangle.
I see it.
Like I would just be placing those and then see what I have left.
WhytePanther's used every piece here. Let's marvel at this construction. Oh,
Oh, what? Why did he die?
missed the top left.
Why
I
did
think.
why did top left die? Oh, there's no
Hit
triangle
the edge
there.
of the grid, yeah.
But
We're
then
down
we,
a triangle. We have to save one.
yeah, we're missing a triangle then.
Oh.
I mean, also no. Hold on, what's going on even? Yeah, bottom right isn't even done. I feel like we're wasting a lot of movement. Like this one doesn't even have a ball that goes to it. Oh, we don't need one. Never mind. That's the
Right.
solution.
That's why the teal gate's there. Okay. We got teleporters.
Green teleporter, green teleporter.
Ball doesn't change direction. So you have to like come into the green teleporter from
The top.
above? You can't get into cyan from below once you get into green from above. So you have to also get into cyan from below.
I think green doesn't matter. Cyan, you will have to come from the bottom. Oh, or you just block it. Oh, that's smart.
Oh, okay.
That's a gotcha that could get you for like a few minutes.
Yeah.
You try to like redirect the balls, but oh, you don't have enough triangles to do that.
I thought we were gonna need a triangle like here or something with a flat side down to be a wall. Wow, that's tough to do. I got a little shark here.
I thought it was like an airplane fin, like the tail.
Yeah, this is Maurice.
That looks like a submarine.
Well, I was drawing a shark first. Are you not going to Tokyo by submarine?
That's it. Us Germans, am I right?
I must take the U-boat. We got the next level.
This is great. We should just use this kind of telestrator from now on, where we can see where we're drawing at all.
It's impolite to the racers. We can have a little fun, and then we got to get back to it. These teleporters
So
are delayed.
Exceed is falling into exactly this trap.
Yeah.
Things that you need to redirect the blue one somehow differently.
WhytePanther has got this guy here. He's purple. See it in there in that big circle?
Yeah. I can see the purple one.
I guess that one's immovable?
There's something about it. And we can't rotate to begin with, so yeah, makes sense.
Maybe it's rotatable when the other ones aren't.
I mean,
Which
wouldn't
is
make
like-
sense for the top one, I guess.
It's just very annoying. No, like it came from the bottom. Now look, we can see Exceed just got here. They're on the board. Mystery solved. Now that we've had a chance to look at the screen. Well, WhytePanther's got this all set up. Let's have a look at it. Green teleporter's gonna get activated. That's gonna be an exit. Red is gonna teleport off the wall and be okay. Level complete.
We did it.
Were you not listening to my riveting play-by-play as the balls navigated the level? Of course he did it.
It looked great. So, do these break
that
after
glass?
one time?
That's what I would think. The art of balance has taught me how glass blocks are handled with care.
If you stack 3 other triangles on top of this one, it will break.
Yeah.
Man, out of balance is so good.
Or you intentionally handle them without care.
Ah, beautiful.
Complete again.
It's a little satisfying to watch when a solution works. It's like a Zachtronics game.
Yeah. You should be able to watch it loop for a while.
Oh, Exceed doesn't have a top right triangle anymore. And it certainly looks like you need a top right triangle for the top right of that level. Like over here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a clue, oh, one of my top right triangles and I only have 2. Is wrong.
Well, good to recognize it, but sadly doesn't know how to fix it. This is wild. There's like this purple here.
Yeah.
And it like goes up and it's like over here and it's like, why? You know? Who cares? I'm sure there's some reason we need to care about these things, but like it's very unobvious to me.
We have so many triangles. This game got hard fast.
Yeah. The goal was shortened from beat 30 levels to beat 25.
Yeah, Sully beat this in 15 minutes, level 30, so we were like, no, that's too long.
It's true. That sort of thing happens.
Oh.
Okay, so WhytePanther was a little early and bounced off of it before it opened.
But I don't think you can fix this.
It doesn't look easy to fix. Oh wait, so you just replace the glass triangle with a different one that you only use once? And then it's fine. The problem was that the glass block here, this shattered. And the ball went through it.
Well,
to
then
the
just
left like this.
Yeah, then just switch it with the bottom right one.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Oh, Exceed is caught up.
On this same level. Now, WhytePanther has obviously spent a lot of time and has all of the triangles literally on the board, and we know is one move away from the solution. But that one move didn't get spotted, so WhytePanther's now going somewhere else, and maybe there's only the one solution, and somewhere else is not where you want to be. Let's watch this thing unfold. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's
wonderful.
This is the intended solution, I think.
Probably.
I don't know why our approach doesn't work. It will just bounce back into the splitter. And it can't, so it will bounce back again.
Oh, the glass one can't be moved. It's just really hard to see.
It was purple glass.
Wait, why would they establish that the color purple means this thing and then abandon it? Purple glass.
Oh, the pink border. What?
I don't.
It's still there, right? This. What?
Don't you see it? The pink border?
Now I do.
So Exceed has got the solution.
Oh. That was faster.
I mean, Minecraft has glass of all colors.
Yeah?
You can do it. You can have colored glass. These things are so much more obvious when you're actually playing and you load in, and a commentator, you're like, you want to jump back and forth. You miss these crucial little things that make such a strong impression on the racers when they're actually racing.
Real life has color glass. They invented that for churches.
WhytePanther's cooked up something pretty wild here. I
don't
think
even
it'll
know.
work.
I don't even know what's going on. Oh! Oh, yeah! This does work!
Yeah.
You got like a chain.
That was kind of awesome.
A train of bolts coming through.
Okay, no new mechanics despite the angry red background.
I think the background is random or something. We saw different backgrounds on different levels. Like on the same level, I mean, with different players.
It's really scary that they give you... Look at it, they give you 5 glass triangles on level 14.
And you really have to
be
use
very
them.
intentional with those, yeah. WhytePanther is sort of tracing out with their mouse what's going to happen with these things.
I mean, I would again just kind of put triangles where I know I'll need them.
It's... Sometimes puzzle games, you want to just put moves on the board and then look at it and see how it moves, and that will sort of give you an increased understanding of it. I don't know if this is one of those games, though.
I think you also want to get rid of pieces that you know have to go somewhere, you know? Like the forced move.
Yeah. The soundtrack? Oh yeah, I called out a puzzle game earlier for having like a nothing soundtrack. But like of course it can't be like blasting tunes. You gotta think about a puzzle, it can't be distracting.
I made a puzzle game called Auto Robot. It's got a jam as the tune. And I thought it was a little much, but then I was like, nah, whatever. It sounds
cool, they'll love it. Oh, Exceed has caught on to this double glass triangle thing. You know those have to go there. To borrow the Marie School of Logic, right? God, I want to draw on nope. Like nope. Okay, it's you need that, but you definitely also need this, right? Same down here.
Well, the bottom one, yes. The top one, you could go around.
But
the problem becomes that you take this path, and if 2 balls take this path, then there would need to be like a glass here.
Yeah, true.
And like one of these 2 is probably a glass. Oh, that's pretty close.
Can everyone understand? Just looking at that on the screen, improve your understanding. Thank you.
Yeah, ID asking how we draw on a podcast. Technology, man.
Maurice thought about it for a moment and said, "Wait, I guess I could probably do that in like 10 minutes," and then did it in 5. So here we are.
The problem is we can't see the gameplay.
We have to guess where to start drawing. So the WhytePanther cleared this level after thinking about it for a long time. Exceed has just got here. They're 1 stage apart fully. Green teleporter is going to hit the red switch. They're all
that's
open.
solved.
It's all clear.
I mean, this was one... Oh, look at this. 9 glasses.
Oh.
Even the walls
now
are glass.
Now you know you don't necessarily need a glass, right? Like some of these glasses could have been regular triangles, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah. I like what WhytePanther's doing. Kind of just draw, like get to the splitters as fast as possible, you know?
Yeah. Is going to be hitting both switches with that triangle there. And is now targeting all the exits. Oh, except for that one, which those are going to do. So this looks great.
This seemed really obvious from a solution standpoint. Yeah, this was an easy level.
All right.
Just straight paths to the exits.
Exceed did really well on 15.
I missed it.
Yeah. I say that statement based purely on the fact that it's already over.
But he didn't like 18.
That's a lot of teleporters.
And teleporters and glass. Like, there's so many combinations at this point.
This is these blues are a problem. These cyans here. It's like, what do you do, right?
Oh, it's gonna
like
trap you.
If you bounce into this one, you've created a wall on this side, right? Because your triangle looks like that. And then, like, vice versa, if you do this, you've got the same problem.
I think you almost have to go in here, like this, and then you also have to place another triangle right here,
Yeah, something like that.
so that it immediately bounces out again.
Into green. Oh, but green's like in the level. Like maybe you come at green. Oh man.
But then why is blue there?
You must be right. Does green, this area with green, is that enticing us to do a like? No, for God's sake. Nope. Okay.
I can tell where it is.
Yeah. You know, is there some reason?
Oh,
Doesn't look like it.
WhytePanther has a loop.
There's a glass block. Is the glass gonna break us out of the loop? No.
It specifically got us into the loop. And it's just gonna end up in the loop again. We also still have 2 triangles left. I assume that in this game we're gonna have to use every triangle every single time.
Yeah, that seems like a good assumption.
This is just gonna send us back, which is also an infinite loop at this point. Wait, is it even gonna teleport? Yeah, never mind.
Oh,
It's just an infinite loop because the ball gets angry. The Pall.
so if you go right into green, you're gonna come out and like bounce off the wall and go across, and then come back and go right into green, and then you're gonna come out here.
Oh.
So like maybe you could, you know.
Yeah, so green doesn't actually matter all that much.
All right, Exceed's got every triangle placed, and they all look useful. There it is. They're both on 18. Sully has cracked the code. There are some solutions that do not require all mirrors. So Exceed is choosing to go down into green, which is very natural.
Sure.
And it's just gonna loop until it's ready to go.
Yeah.
The trouble is, every ball needs to get to an exit, and you need to hit the red switch. And how do you hit the red switch and then like get back out? You
But
utilize glass the way that Exceed is using?
I would have put this on the left here.
It's looking like we're gonna have a back and forth.
Wait, isn't this just solved?
We need to get into the teal
Well,
stuff at the bottom.
well, yeah. If we do, where's my mouse? There. Yeah. If we just move like this.
That's looking good.
Not just solved? I feel like that's solved.
We're gonna see.
Actually, press the
This would
button.
be a lead change.
Thank you.
Yeah, true. Is following it with the mouse to be like, yes, but like you could have just clicked the button and that would also show you. So back down into purple. Now it's going to come down. It's going to hit the teal switch at the bottom.
Yeah, this is solved.
That's it.
There we go.
Had 2 extra glass triangles.
Yeah, so all of this teal stuff up here is complete
Red
bait.
herring.
Or maybe the level is not well designed. So I wouldn't put it past it. I forgot which game it was, but we had one puzzle game earlier this MT, which just felt like we were solving every level in an unintentionally easier way.
WhytePanther is going to be looping forever with the bottom ball, realizes something is wrong right away. Exceed is on 19 and is
Doesn't like
already
it.
living horrible memories.
But this seems easy.
Well,
So we cannot go. And here it comes. Here. Yeah, close enough. So I think we need to place a triangle here. To instead come from the right and bounce back.
that doesn't seem like an easy idea to come up with to me.
But we don't have a triangle for top left. Yeah, see? Exceed gets
Damn.
it.
I didn't notice that. You just said we can't go this way, and I was like, okay, I'll ask him about that when he's done. Because I don't know why we couldn't just
And then
go
you
that
were
way.
so shocked by what I said, you forgot about asking about the premise.
Is blocking this the teal too soon? I think that was maybe gonna work. A little something. So you know that we're gonna send red now into there and then come back, right?
Yeah.
So that could be the one then to do it all.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see. We start here? Here? We start here. We could go like down here. Up. Left. And then we would we cannot do this. So we would have to go like this. Is that enough?
Okay, how many triangles is that?
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of triangles.
Forgot what I drew. Hold on.
We have 7 triangles.
Wait, no, this is we don't have this part. I just remembered. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna remove
So-
what I drew.
If you don't have this triangle around, and that's a square. You don't have this triangle. It's difficult to internalize what that means, right? It's like it means it's a left turn coming this way and it's a right turn coming this way that you don't have. Like it's a
Yeah.
I think it doesn't really translate very nicely in my head at least in terms of like what's impossible and what is possible.
I think what it does mean is that we have to think about hitting flat sides more. Because let's say we're going up the teal, right? We
Mhm.
could go to the left. And I guess, yeah, we could either go left and hit a flat side here, or we place literally what was just placed and go down,
Oh.
and then we go to the right.
But that's extremely useful because now you can do a right turn going up. It's just cost you an extra triangle.
Yeah.
That's one way you can think of it. Okay, it's 2 triangles to do this. Oh! That's it.
This was not nearly as bad as chat made me think.
It seems totally fine,
I-
Exceed. I don't know.
I was lied to. I thought we
We
were
were
gonna be here
still
for 30 more minutes.
We were explaining interesting concepts about the solution all the way up to the point where you solved it. That's fine. When the commentators have run out of every useful thing and are just like, well, that's not the solution. We all know the solution. And that ain't it. When we get to that point, we'll see how long they get stuck on 20 to 25. White Panther's just one stage behind, having finally solved 18.
What is this thing?
It's a very good question.
It's like a particle
My eyes
accelerator.
did glance over it, and I was like, "Oh, it looks kind of like."
You go in there, and then it goes.
You have to avoid it. It's gonna be really bad if you just go ahead and send your Pall in there.
Your Pall? I would be appalled.
It travels twice as fast when it goes in.
Which changes almost nothing.
Almost nothing, but there are some times where you need a gate to be open in time or whatever.
Your ball will be crushed if it's not fast enough. Your Pall.
It turns clockwise 90 degrees and fires. So like it comes in from the top or whatever. Oh, look, I nailed it.
Pretty close.
And then it goes, okay, pachoo. And then like the next time...
You're coming from the right.
Hmm.
And it shoots up.
Also, it turns clockwise, so it goes pachoo.
No! You had it right!
Did I?
Clocks go the other way. Clocks go... Like right.
Clocks go this way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still drawing. Jesus. Messed up. Okay. So if you go in here, it'll rotate.
Okay, yeah,
like 90 degrees. I drew more.
I was
than
thinking
90
the
degrees.
path of travel follows the clock, but it's its rotation that follows.
Oh, I know what you mean.
My brain, the camera.
You had
are
the
you
wrong.
moving the camera or are you moving the player?
Oh, it's like people. There's like one CS. Oh, there it goes. There's like one Counter-Strike pro that plays with inverted mouse look.
Oh.
And everyone was like, what? And then people started to explain it, and I kind of get it. It's like the difference between am I controlling, like if you look up and down, or am I like grabbing the guy's head from behind, and then if I move my hand up, he's gonna look down.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
It's not how my brain works, but I understand.
No. Me neither.
It's a 2-stage gap now for Exceed. White Panther's pretty, is currently as the start of the level being like, oh no, that was pretty far off. It's like, yep, you want to go up and then hit that triangle. That's, imagine it's a little, God, this is just not useful at all, is it?
This is just it, isn't it? What is this puzzle?
This is, Exceed's done that one. This is not good. Okay, it's gonna come back.
Oh, if we had one more triangle, this would be solved.
Yeah.
We need the wall on the left there. Yeah, that one, except we can't use that, I think.
We can.
Wait, where did we grab it from?
It was in some place that didn't matter. This is a solve.
Oh, what the hell?
Hit the button. Boom.
I mean, the ball is kind of slow, but you could as well just shoot it and then do your mouse thing, I think.
True.
This was a different solution than what Exceed had, I think.
It looked a little different. I hate these 90-degree rotator things, just so we're clear.
Yes, me too. I think it just adds so many... What's the word? You know what I mean. It adds too many...
Too much entropy?
Yes! Yeah! Too much entropy. Because it also suddenly matters like, oh, how many times do I hit it? And suddenly the entropy changes mid-level.
The order that balls go in there determines like which one gets shot this way and which one gets shot that way.
Yeah. Especially if you have two balls. Like, oh, the first one bounces off the side and then the second one goes in, which makes it rotate. So the second one would have been faster, it would have rotated first, and then the first one could have gone in. I don't even want to think about that.
Thankfully, you only have 7 triangles to place here.
And it's not a very complex level. You know, there's no splitters. There's no teleporters. There's only a single gate.
Okay, so the...
Wait, I kind of like that.
What's the plan?
I kind of like what Exceed had. You know, ball goes in, gets shot, comes back, gets shot, comes back, gets shot.
Cool.
That's how you make it go to the To the right? Wait, did it shoot to the right anyway? Oh, it shot out the other side.
It starts facing up.
And you
and
don't
then rotates.
and you don't have to. Oh, I thought you had to come in
Doesn't-
from the arrows.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Ugh.
You can definitely go into the gun, as we just saw.
Well, the jam.
Exceed is anticipating a bounce off the back of the glass triangle.
I mean, then we need something down here. Bounce it back once the cannon shoots down. I don't like that. What's the point? It's just gonna go down the bottom of the level.
Yeah, it's gone.
Let's see if we
It
had.
takes the glass like a little bit to break. Like, I wonder.
No, we saw that in the train level. Like level 8 or whatever it was, where you had to build like a little train.
Hmm.
It would just immediately go through, even while it was cracking.
Okay.
If we place a triangle here, like this, the cannon's just gonna shoot here and shoot there, and then up. Then maybe that's something.
It's a lot of triangles to do anything from there.
Well, yeah, but like
what are we talking? Like,
why- well, yeah, but
like
why
that?
is this thing here?
Don't know, Maurice.
Wait, no, we don't have to do any of that. We can just go here.
Okay.
Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. I see something building. Is that a megaphone or a triangle?
What do you think? Damn it! I drew it in the wrong place.
Imagine if this is how the telestrator worked every time. What we've been doing for the past 4 years, trying to guess where the game is. Okay. We're going down, we're activating the switch, we're coming back, down into the other cannon. Wait, why...
Like, I think.
Why
this-
did you place these two? Don't you just go... Yeah? And then obviously there's a thing here.
that I definitely drew,
Yeah. And then it goes down? Oh!
and then back in.
Wait, we
level's
saw
over.
it's over.
A completely different solution.
I was gonna go like down here and just into the cannon.
WhytePanther's done 20.
But still 2 levels behind.
If it was less effort to draw the lines, we would have had time to watch Exceed's solution. What's
How does-
funny is that you can't even see the game on your end.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's like tricks where you can make windows transparent. You could like overlay it on top of your Discord stream, but let's not go crazy for a podcast.
23 is already gone. 2
Yeah.
levels left for Exceed.
What is
What
this
is that?
thing?
Is that an
It's a-
anvil?
Yeah. It makes the Pall. Oh, it makes it so it can break these glass blocks. I totally meant to
Oh.
point to that one from the right.
Turn into steel.
But it will also probably immediately break the triangle. Whoa, it breaks the floor almost.
Whoa. So So you need both exits are covered in glass. So one of these things needs to break glass and then not go into the exit, which can only be done here. Right?
But
And
then how does the steel ball get out while the other ball...
You're using glass. You've got one glass triangle, and it needs to do everything.
Hmm?
Oh, both become steel? Oh, the forge is a multi-purpose object.
I mean, does it just go through? Oh, WhytePanther's on the level.
You can now begin drawing your solution.
Okay, my solution is... Bloop, 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 bloop. And down,
The sound
right,
effects are very helpful.
up, right, down.
Okay.
What?
So to do that, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Well,
triangles.
It already doesn't work because we don't have 2 of these.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That was Exceed's solution.
Well, I don't think so. Because your solution worked.
Well, I'm pretty sure Exceed solved it and then watched themselves solve it
We don't
again
have 2 of
with
those
great
triangles.
intention, and I don't think that they would be mistaken about this.
I don't know why you're trying to take credit for my solution, which won't work. I'm okay with if you tried that with a solution that does work.
Not only is your solution not good enough to solve the puzzle, it was clearly inspired by Exceed's solution.
Look at Exceed's going into the anvil before the splitter.
Oh. And then you get
Oh, it unanvils it! This would have been solved otherwise.
Wow.
What a scam.
So this is why they have you get so many triangles. You need to do a whole dance to get a second ball into the forge.
I like how the music goes drums when you start. It's like Yoshi. Okay, I can see what WhytePanther is doing here.
It's gonna get another shot at the red.
But there's no way to finish from this, because it's gonna go in the left cannon. Oh, Exceed is on with 24.
And then get shot back to the right again, and then it's gonna get shot down.
And then it's over.
It's the final level.
Final level. It's time to place false triangles. This is one. There's one like over here. You know, like that's how I would approach this level.
Well, we got the forge. Maybe we're breaking glass.
Oh yeah,
Those two do look good.
I didn't even recognize that that's glass.
Exceed is going through it, rewatching this match. Tried to place a triangle inside the glass block, which is sort of the same thought that I had even when you drew your triangles in, and then I thought, oh, but you could break these blocks, and then I thought, like, why? It wouldn't matter unless you could also have a triangle in there. WhytePanther is cooking, and it doesn't smell good. 25 fills out the bottom of the screen with triangles.
Yeah. It is a pretty balanced type of triangles. I was looking at that when the level started. We got 3 of each and then 4 of the, like, one of them. Or 5 even. So
Yeah.
it's kind of balanced. You don't need to look out like in that level where we didn't have the top left kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's 2 forges on this level. So Exceed is going to hit the purple switch,
Yeah.
become steel, hit the yellow switch,
Steel
go
isn't
into the exit.
gonna go into the exit, but then doesn't have the right triangles to make it to the exit from the teal.
Yeah. Worth mentioning, no glass triangles on this one.
But lots of glass squares.
Oh, Exceed is gonna smash through the glass on the right.
Both balls going to the same exit.
Like here.
Right there.
What is WhytePanther doing?
Let's see.
I never would have thought, you know what the first move is? It's definitely got to be up here off a glass, off this thing, and then down here.
It's basically
Into here,
using
broken.
that glass piece as a different angle, which is interesting.
True.
Oh, that's exactly
This
the
is gonna-
problem.
this-
This is my solution, but with the glass triangle simulating a top right one.
That's a solution.
This is exactly what I had. Minus, like, which triangle to place there.
We saw 23 and 24 went by quite quickly. What are we supposed to do about the teal gate on the right?
I mean, we have to open it.
You can't turn on it. And there's no glass block, so there's no point going through it from the bottom, right? Like if you... Not even close. If you bounce off there, you're just gonna go through the loop backwards, which is not good.
Yeah.
So you're coming through sideways. So is it gonna be this sort of thing?
And then maybe up, yeah, through the... I'm curious if going through the forge and right back will turn us into steel.
I bet it will. I guess you could then have a block here.
The G block.
No. Well, I was gonna... My idea is bad. You can't... Every triangle is not glass, so there's no like, oh, get it and then come through. Like, there is no come back through.
Oh, I think WhytePanther has it. I thought WhytePanther has it, but WhytePanther does not think that WhytePanther has it. Why did we place the top right triangle there? Yeah,
There.
and then go.
That's it.
I was really confused when we placed it in the top right spot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's the perfect triangle that we need, and then he places it over there.
Exceeds co-workers believe that they have a headache because of the facial expressions they're making rewatching their race back.
WhytePanther is also on the last level.
So far, it hasn't happened, but you could request that your match not be restreamed. We would accommodate that. Oh, the steel can break some stuff. Very informative commentary, but the
Sure.
it's like, what if you don't beat the level with a steel ball just yet? You know, you take a slightly different path, and along the way you smash up some glass for the other ball.
You do have a lot of triangles. It's not unthinkable.
Don't really see a way to do it in a useful way. There's this path. What's that about? If you were glass, you could get into the exit, or if you were steel, rather, you could get into the exit this way.
Exit had that for a little bit, then thought better of it.
Yeah, well, I thought it was more like this sort of thing.
I mean, there's like this move to consider, right? And then the other ball can like go down here or something.
Oh, I like that.
But then, you know, what's all of this about?
Well, that's like
I like how you went like diagonal through some of that.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to get the idea out there rather than fussing about perfection. I guess you have to, do this or whatever. You can't go into the steel from the right, but like I like this loop. Yep, that's the one. Just like that. The faster I try to draw the line, because like I'm trying to be quick with it, the more I overshoot before I get visual confirmation of where my line is. Here's WhytePanther on this level as well. Has a lot of triangles in place. But again, is struggling with the finish. How do I hit teal and then get into the exit?
Well, it's experimenting with this, going through the glass in the bottom right. Like, we know this is wrong.
Ball, though.
We know this is wrong because you can never turn back. As soon as you turn back, you lost, because
the path behind you is the same as the one you took. So it just takes you to places you've already been.
Yeah, because the only blocks you can place are squares, which don't change your path. So like there's no way to come from a square that you then break and change the path or anything like that.
Yeah.
This is a weird thing, but WhytePanther has more pieces on the board, and I like that. The more
There's
stuff...
really no reason to technically a piece on the board is the same as a piece at the bottom.
It's a little more confusing, but you just gain so much like clean mind, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
Where these pieces have to be here. They're part of that part of the solution. And then if you come to the conclusion, oh, I don't actually need to press yellow or whatever, then you can start removing stuff in the top left, for example.
Exceed is building the sort of thing I was trying to illustrate. Oh, it's gonna go up. Whoa.
This is crazy snake lines.
Is trying to get a steel ball into the splitter, but we saw how that works.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you double steel.
I think we split at the very start. The path to the splitter being with a single triangle is just so convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, look at WhytePanther. Has a steel ball going into the splitter and then through the glass. Doesn't know that doesn't work.
Oh. Exceed discovered that pretty quick. Just tried to send a steel ball into deactivated splitter. Just like smash it, get out of here. The way that the steel ball cracks the ground does seem like it should break everything.
Yeah, like you can't go over the same loop twice.
It all comes down to this. Oh, I was wondering if you could go into a splitter from the side and do like a Y split afterwards, but no. You must split from the bottom.
Yeah, in
This
this
T-shape.
in this case the arrows matter. Which is why I hate the cannon even more.
Okay, WhytePanther's doing this loop around, entering the top exit from the right side.
Yeah, which means we can remove the pink stuff.
You don't even need to hit pink
Yeah.
if you're doing that.
And maybe not even yellow.
Oh.
That's what I was talking about. Like you build the solution and then oh suddenly I've got all these triangles in the top left free because I decided to do it differently.
It does mean that steel needs to... Let's see. Yeah, I nailed it. You need to like steal through here, right?
WhytePanther thinks that he has that, but as far as we know he doesn't. Because he grabs iron and then goes to the splitter,
Yeah.
which goes along your yellow line.
It doesn't seem easy. Maybe that's what this thing is for. Nope, this thing. Nope, this thing. Maybe you get steel from the left and come through with that, and then come down.
Oh yeah! How about we start... Where's my mouse? Here. We start here, right? We go through the splitter, down here, and whoa, look out! This triangle is rotated the wrong way. Ah, oh wait, no, we can't do that. That's what Exceed tried, isn't it?
It's exactly what you can't do. You can't ever go backwards.
I felt so smart when I saw that.
I mean, it's you know, it's a number of triangles, but we have a number of triangles, so you can.
Oh, you can go.
steal
You can go
loop.
backwards a little because you can go through the start, as we saw Exceed do.
And then, is it like this? Something sort of like what I've drawn is being built by WhytePanther.
Yeah.
I think I've got a major problem though. Because you need steel to break up here. Wow, not up there. Shit, that's crazy. Are you? You need steel to break here. How do you get steel here, right? Because you would think, oh, okay, this forge is going to be helpful, but the only way to make use of that is this sort of direction. So that means you're coming into it from the bottom, and then you have to throw everything I have out.
Yeah, your two bolts kind of cross paths in a way. It doesn't work. Exceed is losing it. Drawing circles with the mouse. Okay, what does White have? Goes into the thing? All the way around? No. We're not going into the Y splitter after all. We're going through the things. All the
I'm
switches.
thinking about the teal finish. You either get into the exit from... Like, it's either this, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
If it's not that, then it's really ridiculous, right? Because it's this, but then
I don't think it's that.
how are you ever hitting the teal switch?
Yeah, then you would be going back.
I mean, you can't ever go back. So that's a forced move.
You could go back if you go through the start. But,
oh god.
But I don't think we're going through the start. Right,
Could
let's
you
see what we got
imagine?
here. We got nothing.
Steel's gonna break that, and then it's done.
Well, we're gonna go through the start and then off the left side.
Yeah, we're gonna become steel again, and with the power of double steel, traverse the outside of the board.
We're gonna turn into a football player. We're gonna be a stealer.
We're gonna go to the...
Wait, this is... Oh, no, it's not it!
Oh,
Because the ball
it's
got...
not steel!
The ball got unsteeled! They stole the steel! WhytePanther
picks up the splitter and turns it over, and it's like... No, it does desteelification.
minus what steel?
Son of a...
WhytePanther isn't sure why it did work. He's like, wait, why isn't
Yeah.
it steel? I think it should be steel.
That would be cool. So I was wrong about that forced move, right? Because if you're steel, WhytePanther is getting into the exit from down here through these blocks.
Oh, that's what, yeah, that's what I was drawing earlier. Yeah. The problem with what WhytePanther here is that it's very hard to be steel going to the right there. Through the teal switch.
Yeah, it's this thing's fault. This forge is very difficult to make good use of.
This was one higher.
This sort of gets you your steel. But it's like, who cares? Unless you're going this way.
Then what?
I don't know. That sort of
Just
thing.
go to the finish.
What finish? The teal finish? Who cares? Why would we need steel if we were already down there? Like, you can pass through these blocks here, but only after you hit this. So you still have to do something to hit that thing.
Okay, what are we doing now? Wait, that's good!
We're looping all the way around.
Oh!
Wow.
Not done.
106.54.
That's a cool solution.
We had so long to try to find it ourselves and we didn't. Now, I choose to believe that's because Marie simply didn't want to.
You know me too well. I mean, it's also harder because we're not allowed to actually put moves on the board.
Yeah, we could draw on the board, but then that also is hard.
Especially today. I think that's a
Exceed played
forfeit.
extremely well. Yeah, probably. when you get stuck on the final level of the goal. After having reached it first, it's frustrating. But Exceed played really well. This is a tough game. I would have got mauled by this thing.
Yeah,
Internet Dirigible took an hour to get to level 20.
Yeah, I don't know how good of a time I would have had with the game. Like, getting hard stuck on a puzzle never feels good.
It's not the experience we ever want anyone to have. And it's impossible to guarantee that people won't have it. So it's the mystery tournament landmine. You never know who's going to step on it. Both players really got stuck in a number of places throughout the race. It was really good, and then that last level was a real doozy. It's WhytePanther who is the victor. Exceed exits from Mystery Tournament 19. Exits from their first Mystery Tournament. It was a good run. You're 2-2 at that point. I think it was like loss, win, loss.
Yeah, this was a Lizards 3 match.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
well done. I think they had a lot of puzzle games, if I remember right. I know we talked at length about each of those games.
Too late, I already switched it to the next match.
We had Kagami. That's a puzzle game. Nyan Nyan Connect was a puzzle game.
That's a puzzle game, yeah. I feel like it's not one where you can really get hard stuck. Like, you're just putting moves on the board and eventually the cat's gonna be at the right place, right?
Yeah. And then Turbo Overkill was not a puzzle game.
That was not a puzzle game.
The only puzzle to solve is use gun on man.
That's so good. Imagine, like, someone makes a Doom, like, Scum VM game. You just keep putting gun on monster, man. Just keep putting gun on monster.